Part 1. Welcome, everyone. In today's session, we're diving into a topic that's essential for anyone looking to master the English language: pronunciation rhythm and intonation. You might already have a good grasp of vocabulary and grammar, but there's something more subtle that can make your speech sound more natural, more fluid. This subtlety lies in the rhythm and the rise and fall of your voice, your intonation. Why is this so important? Because rhythm and intonation are what bring life to a language. Imagine listening to a sentence where each word is pronounced correctly but lacks the natural flow of a native speaker. It would sound robotic, wouldn't it? Now, imagine the same sentence, but spoken with the right rhythm, the right emphasis. Suddenly, it feels more engaging, more dynamic, more human. This is exactly what we're going to explore today. The key techniques to master English pronunciation rhythm and intonation. By the end of this video, you will have the tools to sound more confident, more fluent, and more natural in your English conversations. So, whether you're an intermediate speaker or just beginning your English journey, stay with us to unlock the secrets behind the melody of English speech. Part 2. Now, let's dive deeper into the issue. If you've ever listened closely to native English speakers, you'll notice a pattern in how their speech flows. They don't just speak word by word. They speak in phrases, using pauses, emphasis, and changes in pitch. This natural rhythm and intonation can be the difference between sounding like a robot and sounding like a confident native speaker. Rhythm in language refers to the pattern of stressed and unstressed syllables. Every language has its own rhythm, and English is no exception. In English, we stress certain words or syllables more than others, and this creates the rhythmic beat of the language. If you get the rhythm wrong, your speech may sound flat and difficult to understand. To master rhythm, it's essential to listen to native speakers and practice imitating their patterns. Intonation, on the other hand, is the rise and fall of your voice while speaking. It's the melody of your speech. Just like rhythm, intonation gives your sentences meaning. A rising intonation at the end of a question, for example, signals that you are asking something. A falling intonation at the end of a statement suggests finality or certainty. Understanding and mastering these intonational patterns is crucial for effective communication. So, what can you do to improve your rhythm and intonation? It starts with listening. Listening closely to how native speakers use stress and intonation patterns. But it doesn't stop there. You need to practice by mimicking these patterns. By doing so, you'll begin to internalize the rhythm of English speech and gradually improve your own. Part 3. Let's now analyze the core techniques that can help you improve your pronunciation rhythm and intonation. One of the most important aspects is stress patterns. In English, certain syllables in words and certain words in sentences receive more emphasis than others. This is called stress. For example, in the word computer, the second syllable, pu, is stressed. When we speak, we naturally put more energy into these stressed syllables. But why is stress so important? Well, stress not only affects the way words sound, but also the overall rhythm of speech. Here's an exercise you can try. Choose a sentence and try clapping your hands along with the rhythm of the words. Notice where the stress naturally falls. Practice it aloud, mimicking the natural rhythm as closely as possible. This helps your body get used to the natural flow of English speech. Another crucial element is intonation. Intonation patterns change depending on the type of sentence. For example, in a question like, "Are you coming to the party?" the voice rises toward the end. In contrast, in a statement like, "I am going to the party," the voice naturally falls at the end. Intonation patterns give meaning to our words and help convey emotions and intentions. Mastering these stress and intonation patterns is a gradual process, but with consistent practice, it becomes second nature. Part 4. Real-life experience often provides the best lessons in mastering pronunciation rhythm and intonation. Imagine yourself in a situation where you're not just practicing alone, but engaging in real conversations with others, whether it's a casual chat with a friend, a business meeting, or even giving a public speech. These moments require you to use rhythm and intonation to connect with others and convey your message effectively. When you speak naturally, the rhythm of your speech tends to follow the natural flow of conversation. But how do we make this a habit? Start by immersing yourself in English. Surround yourself with native speakers, whether through media, podcasts, or in-person conversations. Try to imitate their rhythm and intonation. Don't worry about perfection. Instead, focus on improving the natural flow of your speech. Real-world practice is key. You may not notice immediate improvements, but with each conversation, you'll start to feel more confident and your rhythm will naturally improve. Remember, mastering pronunciation is a journey, not a destination. Every step, every conversation brings you closer to sounding like a fluent speaker. Part 5. As we wrap up this journey into mastering English pronunciation rhythm and intonation, I want to leave you with this key message. Consistency and practice are your best friends. There are no shortcuts to sounding like a native speaker, but every step you take will bring you closer. Start by listening to the patterns of native speakers. Practice mimicking the natural rhythms and intonations you hear. And most importantly, keep engaging in real conversations, whether in casual settings or professional ones. The more you speak, the more comfortable you'll become, and the more natural your pronunciation will sound. Remember, mastering rhythm and intonation is not just about mimicking sounds, but about making English sound natural. And with every practice session, you'll find yourself getting closer to that goal. Keep pushing forward, stay curious, and embrace the rhythm of English.